Ordering testosterone online sounds easy, but that could be the most deadly click you ever make in your life. Listen, there's a lot of myths around TRT. We're not going to dive into all those today. And there's a lot of money being made in the TRT world. So it shouldn't be a surprise that everybody is jumping on this bandwagon of offering TRT as quickly and easily as possible. But here's the deal. Managing TRT, knowing when to prescribe it, how to prescribe it, is not so simple. It's very nuanced. So we're going to dive in today why that little button click you're about to make could be a dangerous one. So what's the first big danger? You may not actually need testosterone. I get it. The testosterone range, as we've covered here on Balls Deep, is grossly incorrect. You know, they say a guy with 280 is normal, and so is a guy with 800. I don't care about normal at Pizona MD. I care about optimal. Where should you live as a patient? The problem is if you're trying to do this at scale with thousands and thousands of men ordering online, do you really feel confident in the guy who's approving your testosterone prescription online that he's going to sometimes talk you out of testosterone? I don't. I routinely do that in my practice. Routinely have guys coming in and I say, listen, man, I know you want to feel better, but I really see other triggers we can pull on. So it's really a comprehensive, holistic approach that we've got to take. So there may be guys getting this who don't need it. Number two, a lot of young guys don't realize that when you go on TRT, this could absolutely impact your future fertility. I've had so many people, even going into local, low T clinics here in Nashville, get started on TRT. And I talk to them, I go, are you interested in having kids one day? And they say, yeah. I said, well, did your provider tell you that you're potentially damaging your sperm production permanently? Oh, I didn't know that. So there's a lot of, quote, experts who don't address this. Again, why? Because they're just motivated to get you that prescription as quickly as possible. Number three, there are some serious health risks that can occur with testosterone. Nothing in life is all good or all bad when it comes to medicine and medications. I think we've all learned that recently here with this Tylenol thing that's going on here with the FDA. So when it comes to testosterone, yes, in most cases, when prescribed by a hormone expert, it is safe. But if you have underlying coronary artery disease, diabetes, obesity, and you're not aggressively managing those cardiac risk factors, maybe TRT is not the right choice for you. If you have severe sleep apnea, especially if you're not getting it treated, meaning you snore and you ignore it, then TRT could potentially make that worse. So it's not so simple that everything is always safe or dangerous. Everything's got a lethal dose, including testosterone. So these are three big reasons why just clicking on that button and going to that online pharmacy may not be the right move for you. So what's your alternative? Partner with a hormone expert. I get it. The traditional healthcare system is broken. Most doctors, honestly, don't tell them I said this, don't know what the hell they're talking about when it comes to TRT. In fact, even as a board-certified urologist, I had to go do extra training myself because the training I got in my residency was completely inadequate. Because I saw that there are guys who fall in the normal range who do need TRT, but you need it responsibly. You need it under the partnership of a doctor. You also need options. There are times I meet with men and the injections are the best for one guy, the pellets are great for another, and we even have some protocols and therapies that don't even involve TRT that can boost levels. But you're not going to know that just by clicking on that online pharmacy button. So I get it. Traditional doctors don't make this easy and honestly don't always know what they're talking about. But it doesn't mean, man, you got to go run to the bros online who are, quote, experts or click on that online pharmacy button. Because guess what? The only way they make money is selling you testosterone. And sometimes the best advice you can get is to not do something. So we're here at Pizona MD. We can be a resource. We provide telemedicine consults. And listen, if we can't help you, I'll send you to a guy who does. We've got a great network throughout the country. But please, before you go clicking on those buttons, I'm not saying all these online pharmacies are bad. That wouldn't be fair. But do your homework, guys, and first talk to an expert. Hopefully you guys found this useful. Tell me, what is your barrier to getting accurate testosterone information? Where are you getting it from right now? What do you wish would change about the healthcare system to make this easier? And until next time, show yourself a little bit more love and kindness. We're all works in progress, and these are opportunities to grow. Thanks, and have an awesome day.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Balls Deep. If you'd like to join our stream team of listeners, please click the subscribe button on your favorite podcast platform. For more information about our practice, Pizona MD, please visit PizonaMD.com. This podcast is for informational purposes only, and the content is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice. The show does not constitute the practice of medicine. No doctor-patient relationship is formed through this podcast or any of the social media channels related to this show. The use of this information is at the user's own risk. Users should not disregard or delay in obtaining medical advice from any medical condition they have, and they should seek the assistance of their healthcare professionals for any such conditions.